Well, Jamie, Kendal Fenwick had his own home and was raising his kids as a single father. In fact, he had dinner on the stove when he became 295.
The community has the primary responsibility for its safety.
When 24-year-old Kendal Fenwick was violently gunned down right outside his home, many argue the father of three should have been better protected for taking a stand against crime in his neighborhood. A fence was constructed in his yard to keep drug dealers out, and he voiced opposition to criminal activity. But where some argue protection for people like Fenwick should come from police, Munir Bahar says different.
Imagine if there were 5 other Kendals with him when he was confronted.
Bahar is a leader of Baltimore's 300 Men March, a grassroots movement of men of different ages who have said about crime, enough is enough. Fenwick may have been the lone hero in his community saying the same. Bahar says he should not be.
And then that one person should connect with another one person, that connect with another one person, to connect with another one person, who are all on the same mission. Yes, but the individual has to feel the courage.
We spoke to Baltimore Mayor Stephanie Rawlings Blake about Fenwick's death earlier.
The cycle of violence that we're seeing in Baltimore City is motivated by less than 300 individuals.
What the mayor is referring to is a narrative repeated by top brass at the police department as well. But Baltimore is a city of 600,000 people. If it's just a small portion committing the violence, Bahar says it's communities that should be doing more, not police. Churches, community centers, and friends serve as a greater solution. In his own words, what we've been trying isn't working. Maybe now it's time we try something different.
People should be rallying behind the young brother and to use his life as a source of motivation to get up and do something. If not, we failed him horribly.
No arrests have yet been made in Fenwick's murder, Jamie, but the fence he was building was only halfway completed.